Hello everyone, welcome back to Breaklight Productions. My name is Curtis Lambert and today we're reacting to another one of your suggestions, the Warning Choke. Now, I've reacted to Lord knows how many warning music videos, but I've got two more on my list, this being one of them. So yeah, let's jump on into it. Ooh. Awesome lighting. Very nice balance on the lighting here. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. Those LED strips are fucking sick. Nice backlighting. Oh, very cool. I love my underwater stuff. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice angles. Oh, hell yeah. Those lights are epic. Good timing as well. Oh, that lighting though. Just a top light through the water. Very nice. Okay, now we got a bit of side lighting, which is interesting. Means it might have been done in a tank or something. That's from above. But yeah, that feels like it's sideways. Awesome camera movement. Yeah, subtle push in. Nice close-ups underwater. Oh, looked like they were going for a bit of a whip pan there, but didn't really commit to it. Ooh. Yeah, that color in the underwater stuff's really interesting. Oh, that shot though. Damn. Nice. Yeah, cool. Hell yeah. I am just floored by the lights in this on this set. I really want those. Hell yeah. Good energy from the band as always as well. Oh, hell yeah. Awesome. Bringing in the red for the final, like, final sort of part. Hell yeah. And then ending on the, yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's talk about it. That was fucking cool. All right. First off, very simple video, which isn't a bad thing. Like, that's great. Like, don't get me wrong, this is still very like high budget. Like the cost of just this set alone would be quite a lot, just because, you know, it's a lot of lights, and quite a big set as well. So, like, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of, like, budget here and stuff, but in terms of shooting it and stuff, this is very straightforward and simple. And this is the reason why I say when you're starting off making music videos, you got to be able to nail the simple stuff, the performances, before you can, like, run, you know. Now don't get me wrong, you can definitely, like, have a crack at doing narratives and blah blah blah. I mean, hell, I did. But no matter how big the artist is that you work with, they're going to want, like, performance shots. Like, there's most bands out there have at least one music video of just, like, that is them performing in it or whatever. So at the end of the day, you need to understand, before you work with those big artists, you need to understand how to film a performance and make it feel energetic, make it look good, make it feel good, like, make the performers look, like, beautiful and stuff like that, or look scary. And because obviously, like, depending on your genre of music, there's, like, different things. Like, typically a heavy metal band wants to look scary, and a country vocalist wants to look beautiful or handsome or whatever. Typically, you know, that's not all the time. But yeah, that's why I say you got to understand the basics, the fundamentals of making a band tonally look how they want to look, before you go off, you know, filming, like, you know, 2 days worth of story stuff that, you know, is cut together and blah blah blah. So yeah, really really awesome to see. Yeah, these lights are really cool, and again, the simplicity of the fact that they're slow. It's a lot of backlighting and stuff, and, like, dreamy fade-ins and like light movement and stuff during the quieter parts. But then when it picks up, those lights are, like, flashing, they're going crazy in that final I don't know what you would call it, instrumental, like our outro. They start going to red because it's that final, like, you know, hit you with the energy before, you know, calling it a day. And then, yeah, ending on that, like, them being silhouetted, except for the drummer, silhouetted in that red is really fucking cool. But yeah, awesome stuff. And camera movements and that, relatively simple. It's a lot of, and again, just because it's simple isn't, like, a negative thing. It's, again, it's about the basics. It's a lot of knowing when to push in, when to pull out, doing these 180s around the band members and stuff. Like that, getting it as beautifully flowy and, like, but and also energetic and stuff that this camera operator manages to pull off. That takes real fucking skill. Like, it is not easy getting a gimbal and having to hold it steady and, like, not just, like, be looking through the fucking screen, but also having awareness of what the band members are doing, and knowing, like, for 4 minutes of a song, like, okay, now I push in, okay, I come back, now I 180, I go over here, I come back, I push in, like, okay, they're looking at me, I gotta go this way and work. Like, it takes a lot of, like, knowledge and experience to pull that off. Obviously, you know, you can fix it in post with the editing and stuff. But yeah, it still takes a lot of effort. What I love by the design of this set alone is that pretty much wherever this camera operator stands, they're pretty much well lit. And it's nice, like, especially on the two front girls, it is really nice balance. Well, actually, looking at the drummer here, it's balanced lighting on her as well. Like, yeah, it's just really nice balanced lighting. And what I mean by that is they're not like, don't get me wrong, there is shadow, obviously, like all these lights are moving at different times and blah, blah, blah. But it's not as like, you know, it's not weird shadows and unflattering shadows. It's very nice. Like, again, if you can do this, you can go and shoot a beauty advertisement for fucking, I don't know, L'Oreal or any other like makeup or hair brand or whatever in the world. If you can nail nice balanced lighting like this, because that's what they all want, you know. Any model that hires you, whether it be for a private photo shoot or whatever, this type of lighting is what they want. They don't want, oh, half of me's in shade or whatever, unless they're doing something a bit more artsy. They want nice balanced lighting. Like, so this is expertly done. You'll see they also have an eye light, which like all three of them do, which is again crazy. But that's just from having cameras, lights that are behind camera. It could also be, and this is something we haven't really spoken about before, but actually putting a little light on top of your camera. Because think about it, no matter where your camera is then, so long as your talent looks at the camera, if you have a light on there, just a very subtle one, you're going to get those eye lights. So that's a really useful tactic to get in eye lights. It's just where people run into an issue is they make that like light on the camera the brightest light in the room, and then it looks weird. It's too front on. It gives weird shadows and stuff. No, you want it to just be a very subtle, like little ring light or something on the camera that just adds a little. Don't get me wrong, it's going to add a little bit of front glow, but it's all about getting those eye lights. That's the key. Let's talk about the underwater stuff. So there's a few ways this could be done. We've spoken about it before with some of the other underwater music videos we've seen in the past, where like this could literally be like nighttime in a swimming pool, you know. Like, I've done shots similar to this, and I've got friends who have done it as well, where, yeah, you can do shots like this in a swimming pool. It's just, you know, getting that, we see that top light coming down, which always gives such beautiful light rays, which you see as well. And, yeah, just, you know, because it's nighttime, anything you're not shining the light onto is just going to be pitch black, and people can't see the edge of the swimming pool, the edge of whatever. Another way of doing this, and where I think they actually did something a bit different, is, now don't get me wrong, you can get like tube lights and stuff that are waterproof and that you can have, you know, in the swimming pool or whatever it is, with the talent. But I see in some of these shots a like side light or a front on light with her instead of a top light, And that makes me think that this could have been filmed like I forget what the song's called, Only You by Portishead, where they actually filmed the underwater shots in like a see-through fish tank, essentially, a really big one. And they lower the person in it, they surround like most of that tank with black negative fill so that it just looks like the black void behind this fish tank. And then they can have lights from whatever angle they want. A top angle, cool. Want a bottom angle, lift that fish tank up a bit, have the light coming from underneath, have it coming from the side, wherever. Gives you complete 360-degree control over the lighting. So that could be a way they're doing it here, where there's actually like, she's for these underwater shots in a giant tank, and they've got that light coming side on through the glass onto her, which is really cool. I love that it's slow-mo. I think that cuts really well with the energy of the performance shots. And also, yeah, I just love underwater stuff because all the little bubbles you get, and like when you have the light shining through those bubbles, like it gives little colors to the bubbles. Like it's just always so fucking pretty. And yeah, and then we see when she surfaces, again, lots of different ways that could be done. Like, doesn't have to even be the same spot as where the actual underwater stuff happened. This could just be now out in a lake, or like I say, a swimming pool, whatever, like a bigger one, etc. Where, yeah, they just have that single point lighting, almost acting as a moonlight coming down on her. And yeah, just really beautiful macro shots here of, her face, her hand. Yeah, when she goes sort of, where is it? Yeah, this close-up of her front on, where she opens her eyes. That's fucking cool, because that's a side light. We can almost see it. Honestly, you can see the light in her eye there that's beaming down onto her. And like, that's just beautiful. Like, half of the face in shadow, the other half nicely lit from a single source. Like, yeah, that is, like, that's honestly beautiful. And a great use of, yeah, shadow play and stuff. Yeah, just really fucking cool stuff. And just goes to show, like, you don't have to do a crazy story and narrative or whatever. Like, you can do such artistry with just some performance shots and some B-roll intercut with that. Like, you could still get stuff that'll be on your show reel in 50 years time, So yeah, thank you for recommending this. It was absolutely awesome. I think the next music video that I had recommended by The Warning was More. So looking forward to that one. So please stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.